And good evening, everyone. And you can probably tell I'm somewhere special. It looks a little bit like a church. There's a church organ behind me. Where am I? I'm actually sat inside Malefica at Fear Avon Valley. Why am I inside Malefica? Well, this was the attraction that won the best scare attraction for 2022. It was the winner of the awards last year. And Fear Avon Valley was actually the winner of the best scream park. So we thought, where else should we go to announce this year's nominees? So just a quick reminder of how the awards work. They cover a period from the 1st of April 2022 to the 30th of March 2023. So the period has only just closed. As soon as it closes, we all get together as a team and we look at what we think were the best attractions. We not only look at our own personal reviews, what we thought when we went, we look at other reviews, we look at social media, we look at content on videos and whatever. So we get a really good feel of whether an attraction is worth a nomination or not. That brings us down to a shortlist. We've got a shortlist. We're going to go through the shortlist at the moment. We will then have another period of voting between ourselves to actually identify who will be the winners. The winners will be notified at ScareCON, which is on May the 16th at Fort Park this year. So if you haven't got your tickets, they are selling out pretty fast, so I would recommend you get there. Now, a lot of people say, why don't we do a public vote? Why don't we open it up for telephone voting or voting on the web? Well, it's been proven time and time again that doing that doesn't work. It skews the results because you'll get one attraction that will get people to vote for them. Or if somebody doesn't even bother to publicise the vote or whatever, they don't get any nominees. And we think it's only fair that every attraction that opens should be eligible for the award nominations, and we like to ensure that both large and small attractions all included. So as you will know from the past, a lot of small independent attractions win, as well as large attractions like Fear Avon Valley here. So yeah, we always like to make sure things are really balanced and fair across the board. So what we're going to do is get on with the nominations. So we will do the first category from here because we're in some amazing set. And the first category is the nominees for Best Set and Design.
Cutthroat Island, Psychopath. Doomtown, Tully Shocktoberfest. HOWL Valley High, The Howl. Grimm's Funhouse, Traumatica. The Core, Fear Avon Valley. Ship of Souls, Scare Me.
We ventured further into Malefica, so the nominees for the best costume and makeup are
Traumatica, Skin Deep. HOWL Valley High, The Howl. Satan's Slammer. Uncle Enos's Open Acres Extreme Scream Park. Cutthroat Island, Psychopath. Wotton House of Horror.
Remember, kids, Jesus is always watching. So the nominees for the best standalone scene or set piece are
The Tavern, Wotton House of Horrors. Creepy Caves Elimination Finale, Chessington World of Adventures. Satan's Slammer, The Final Room. The Fake Shop in Hushnet at Fear Factory Live. The Finale at Walsall Scare Maze. The Cage Attack at Petting Zoo in Traumatica.
We're now in the remains of Emily Rose's attic bedroom. There's not a lot here because it's being used as storage at the moment, so I can't really show you around too much. But the nominees for Best Original Concept and Design are
Survival Games, Fort Park. Brown Bread Co., Fear Factory Live. The Crypt Bloodline, Primeval. Killers, Terror Mountain. The Core, Fear Avon Valley. The Exorcism, Fear Avon Valley.
So the nominees for the Best Scare Zones and Roaming Characters are
Fairground Frights at Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach. York Maze Hallow Scream. Terror Island. Primeval. Scream Aloud. Fear Avon Valley.
And the nominees for Best Entertainment are
The Banyan Tree, Chessington World of Adventures. Master of Puppets, Journey to Hell Freak Nights in Blackpool. Eternal Live at Horrorland. Fire Show, Fear Avon Valley. The Parade at Scream Nights. Alton Towers Main Stage.
So we're now inside X4 to announce the shortlist nominations for Best New Event of last year.
Scare City Walkthrough Experience. Scream Bay. Night at the Manor, Drayton Manor. Bloodbath by Screamworks. MORTENOSTRUM. Purgatorium Scare Mazes.
We're inside the medical compound here at X4 to reveal the nominees for the Best Rising Star. Now, this was a new category that was announced last year. It's for events that have been running for a couple of years or so, have not got up to the big high levels of some of the big screen parts like Fear here, but actually are really coming ahead, doing lots of stuff, and are really ones to look out for. So the nominees for Best Rising Star are
Fear Factory Live. Doncaster Fear Factory. Scream Aloud. Horror Zone. Kent Scareground. Fairground Frights at Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach.
We're here in the egg room here in X4 to announce the nominees for Best Theme Park Event.
Fantasy Island. Thorpe Park. Wallaby Holland. Alton Towers. Halloween Horror Fest at Movie Park Germany. And Chessington World of Adventures.
I think you might need a doctor to look at that, mate. Anyway, the nominees for the Best Multi-Part Halloween Event. So those are events that aren't like a screen part like this, where you basically turn up and you do all the events in one order. So the nominees for Best Multi-Park Halloween Event are
Scream Factory. Scaresville. Scare Kingdom. Horror at Hinchinbrook House. Scream Aloud. Yorkshire Scaregrounds.
It's a bit weird because we can hear people splashing around in the water back there. But we're inside the core to announce the nominations for the Best European Screen Park.
Scare Me, Horrorland, MORTENOSTRUM, Scream Nights, Traumatica, Nightmare Realm.
You can see the entrance to the tunnels just behind me, and I'm not going any further because there is still water here. But the nominees for the best UK Scream Park are
Tully's Shocktoberfest, Dr. Fright's Halloween Nights, Fear Avon Valley, Psychopath, Primeval, York Maze Hallowscream.
Yes, and this fellow did just make me jump as I walked through here in the dark. I'm inside Vita Nova to announce the nominations for the best scare experience. Now this can be a single scare maze or a whole experience or whatever, but it's just the one event or the one attraction that sums up everything. So the nominees for the best scare attraction are
Creepy Caves Elimination Extreme, Chessington World of Adventures, Survival Games, Fort Park, Exorcism, Fear Avon Valley, HOWL Valley High, The HOWL, Skin Deep, Traumatica, Killers, Terror Mountain.
Delving deeper into Vita Nova, the nominees for the best out-of-season event are
Breakout at Bozo's, Fort Park, Chris Massacre, Walsall Scare Maze, Bloodbath by Screamworks, Saw the Escape Room, Walpurgis at Scare Kingdom, The Retreat.
We've made it into House of Clowns, and it's pretty blooming terrifying in here, just being in here on our own. But we're here to announce the nominees for the best year-round experience.
London Bridge Experience and London Tombs, Passage del Terror, Chamber of Horrors at Madame Tussauds, The Dungeons, The Basement at House of Frankenstein, Zombie Infection.
Well, there you go. That's us done here at Fear Avon Valley. That is this year's shortlist nominees for the SCAR Awards. Some really good contenders in there. Some really strong events this year. It's one of the best years for a long time. A lot of people came back particularly hard, especially after COVID, the first couple of years of COVID. So it was really interesting. It's a really hard choice. Don't forget, if you don't make the shortlist, it's not that we didn't think you were good. We loved all the events last year, but the ones that get through are the ones that really, really stood out for us. And hopefully that just makes you want, events, want to try even harder and get forward and give you something to look forward to. And for those who did get nominated, congratulations. It was a really high category this year. And I think you all did an amazing job. So with that, we are going to sign off. Don't forget, if you want to find out the winners, you need to come to ScareCON, which will be held on Tuesday, May the 16th at Fort Park. Tickets are selling out very, very quickly. They will sell out. They always do. You can get your tickets at www.scarecon.org. Look out over the next couple of weeks. We'll be announcing the rest of the seminar program, and we have got some amazing exhibitors this year. Some really different people, some different stands, some really unusual stuff. And we're really looking forward to just a bigger and better event. Obviously, last year was our first one back after COVID. So we've got bigger stands, bigger trade show, great party. We've got a new band for you, lots of live entertainment, obviously some surprises. Of course, we've got a live scare attraction. You've probably realised by now we've got Survival Games, which is the new maze at Fort Park. And all in all, it's going to be a great time. Now, our lights are starting to die on us, which means I don't want to be left alone in a pitch black scare attraction at Fear Raven Valley. So with that, we're going to sign off. See you all soon.